I'm a fierce mental health and addictions advocate. It is something that my family, like many of yours, I'm sure have dealt with. Did you know that Halton has fewer safe beds and support services than any other regions in our province? By opening doors, we can open minds and possibilities. It takes a great deal of courage to ask for help, a greater deal of courage to show up. Imagine then not having a space to go. Through Kimberly's work in the community, she's experienced time and time again unhoused individuals struggling with mental health or addictions and feel they have nowhere to turn. They do. It's Support House. And tonight we want to make sure that everyone in this room knows exactly what they're all about and how we can help. Kimberly sat in their AGM not too long ago, and a gentleman was there from Halton Region. In reference to the Support House capital campaign, he said this: "Never have I called Support House and been turned down. They have always got right to work assisting me in finding housing for folks in Halton." And that has stuck with Kimberly. Never has someone ever been turned away. Imagine being able to say your friend, son, daughter, family member now doesn't have to struggle. We have a bed, a space, a program, and we can help you now. Current wait lists for mental health and addictions facilities can be multiple years, but they can help you now. And they want to continue to grow so they can be more help to our community. I want to introduce you to Gabi and Christina. Take it away.
Thank you. So this is my second time back. I was here in January, so I remember how this works. I have to go really, really fast so that Gabi has a chance to share. So my name's Christina. I go by the pronouns she, her. Support House has been in the Halton community since 1982. It began with family members wanting to support their children who really needed supportive housing, and it didn't exist. Currently, there are about 300 identified individuals experiencing homelessness. Those are the only people that we've actually identified. That means there's a lot of others in need of support. More than half of those individuals are experiencing substance use and mental health issues. And 52% of those are under the age of 35. As mentioned, there is a huge lack of affordable and supportive housing in Halton. And we are here to support individuals to get connected to the housing that exists, but we're also here to build housing that doesn't exist here. So we're in the middle of building in Acton, and we're going to be building in Oakville that is accessible for all of Halton. 37 beds and then 12, there'll be individual units. And right now we've just begun to support a housing first response team that will actually be out in the community, in the shelters, supporting police at encampments and connecting with individuals who are struggling with their mental health and addiction that need support. And so our ask specifically today, while we do have a capital campaign for those builds, is really making the initial connection with those individuals that are experiencing homelessness through offering things that they need in the moment. So we're looking for like TIM cards and clothing and toiletries and things like that. And so $10,000 could get us anywhere between 200 and 400 kits to help individuals with our team out in the community. But getting people supports takes a lot more than just one visit. It is a long evolution of someone's life, and I want to turn it over to Gabi so she can share a little bit of that with you.
Hi, I'm Gabi. My pronouns are she and her, and I'm just going to share a little bit about my journey with Support House. So personally, I've struggled with mental health for my whole life, and I could never really seem to catch a break. I didn't have any supports, and when I was 17, I ended up living in my car. I was self-harming. I was heavily addicted to substances. I was in an abusive relationship. I couldn't keep a job. I remember I used to pray that I wouldn't wake up in the morning, and then when I did, I would just cry. I was so alone. I was lost, and when I got connected with Support House, it honestly changed my life. Like, they fought for me. They stood by me. They took the time to understand me, and they never gave up on me, even when I gave up on myself. They helped me secure housing, and it was the first time I'd ever had like a safe space that was mine in my life. And they cared for me unconditionally, even when I pushed them away, even in my darkest times. When people believe in you so strongly, you eventually start to believe in yourself, and they helped me realize that I'm worth it. I'm deserving of help. I'm not a lost cause. and that I deserve to be happy and that I could be happy. And I wouldn't be here without their support. So here I am at 23, living independently. I am sober, I'm clean from self-harm, I'm in a loving relationship. I'm working a full-time job as well as part-time as a peer support worker at Support House, which is a dream come true. I'm really happy I didn't give up, and I'm so happy to be alive, and I'm excited to be able to help other people like they helped me. I will forever be grateful to Support House for everything they did for me and everything they do for other people. They care so deeply, like they don't do it for the paycheck, they do it because they want to help people. And a lot of them have their own lived experience. And whether it's peer support, housing, a million different aspects, they help, they're there, and they don't care how complex you are. I got turned away by so many different organizations because they just assumed because of my diagnosis or my situation that I was too difficult. And it's hard to reach out for help when you're getting turned down by everyone, and they never made me feel that way. They never made me feel bad about myself. They never shamed me when I would start spiraling. And they were there. And so do I struggle still? Yeah, of course. But do I ever feel alone? No, because I know I'm not, because I know there's good people out there that are willing to help and that will help and won't give up on you. And that makes such a huge difference in my life and other people's lives. It changes lives, and they're an amazing organization. I'll always be grateful.
Thank you so much, Gabi, for sharing your personal story. We're very happy you're here and alive and well. Do we have any questions?
I have one.
Yes.
Why is it building not opening in Burlington?
Why is the building not opening in Burlington?
It's an excellent question. It's because we actually have 2 places that we currently own that we're actually converting. So it was really more about the resources we had and what we could do. So we had a place we owned in Acton and one in Oakville, but that doesn't mean we don't want to build in Burlington. We just have to find the opportunity.